Phenomenal striker, well-rounded, black belt in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, this kid was one of the top prospects in the state a couple years ago. Oh! Out completely cold. Cross Hughes is back in a big way. How about a knee this time?
I'm saying it might have been the best amateur performance I've ever seen, period, right?
This guy is just a wrecking ball. Oh my goodness.
They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted Podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. And as you know, the Patreon is live and well. Head on over to patreon.com/Dre Rawka if you want to help support and keep the lights on in the studio. It is expensive to have a studio. So if you want to help me out, $3 a month is the bare minimum. And that's just day one, just helping out a brother. That's like 13 cents a day. You know what I mean? Help a brother out. And if you want to just not do the monetary route, if you just want to like, share, comment, subscribe, it's free to show love. Now, today I got two very special guests. One is a friend of the show. The other is the first time making an appearance on the show. I got my man Marco Sanchez, Chris Ventura in the building. Yeah. Classic fight team, Rise Boxing, Agema Jiu Jitsu. What else? Anybody else we repping? Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. That's the squad.
Yeah. That's all we need right there.
Off the top, I got Marco. Obviously, we got a big fight coming up April 11th, this Saturday. Masonic Temple, doors open at 5. Fights start at 6. You can get your tickets at fiercefightingchampionship.com. You are the headliner, Fierce Fighting Championship 48. Really excited about that. We're going to be talking about that. But I have to get something off my chest. I got to get a question off my chest. I've been asking for it. I might be asked like through the grapevine for a very long time. Chris, do you fight in Toronto Raptors shorts?
Yeah, it's the colorway.
Get up on the mic.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's the colorway of the Toronto Raptors shorts, yeah.
Okay. Are you a Toronto Raptor fan?
No, I just like the swag of it. Just like your son. I just like the swag out,
Let's go.
Kids these days,
Let's
man.
go.
Hey, it is pretty fresh.
They are. That's why I was like, because I'm a T-Mac fan. So I'm a Tracy McGrady stan. That's my favorite player of all time. Never got a chip, but that's my guy. And when he was on Toronto, I was like low-key kind of a Raptors fan for a minute. And so when I seen you come out with them trunks, I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, I'm a fan of all the old school NBA jerseys. I feel like those are the best looking jerseys, so I had to do it to the shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. That's good, man. That's cool. I like that.
Hell yeah. When you got them out too, I was like kind of jealous too. I was like, damn, dog, where'd you get your shorts made? What the hell? Yeah, him and Ken always have some fresh ass shorts, man.
Your last ones were dope too. The Paisleys.
Yeah. I got them from this guy. He hooked me up. I was like, damn, those are some sick shorts. I was gonna order them and I couldn't find them anymore. He's like, being my little bro, he's like, all right, here, bro, you can have them. I guess you can have them.
The fit was fitting that night too at that fight. Bro. It looked really. Are you walking out to? Are you want to keep it under wraps? Or are we doing Paisley again?
I got something a little different this time. I got some engaged shorts, still like some bandana type of shorts. I have a little fit ready for it too, and I want to do a little mashup we can talk about later about like the walkout we got. I'm just ready to go, man. Damn, I love the whole show. I'm big. MG, my girl MG is really big on just. She loves to compete in fighting. My favorite thing, of course, I love to throw down if you watch my fights, but I love the walkout. I love all of it. So I got something, planned out, pretty fun.
And you're the second person that was like, yo, I want to do some type of mashup, Drake. You hook it up with the... So ask me, let's get it locked in this weekend because, it's Easter weekend. Your boy's got kids. We got things going on. So, but I'm a fan of people that do take walking out serious, that do take... The whole thing, right? Like even this, right? Talking about the fight, the press portion of it, like promoting your fight. How important is it for you guys to not only perform in the gym, all right, but also look good while you do it? Does that even matter to you guys?
Yeah, I feel like for sure 100%. Marco's always told us like, you look good, you fight good. It's not just a fight; it's what everyone thinks about when you're fighting. You gotta like. Put on a show. Everyone, it's entertainment at the end of the day, and it's a business, and you got to sell. You got to look good, swag out, put some fools out, and hopefully sell some tickets.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing now. Like, it's
Talking
no
to the
longer
mic,
how it
Marco.
is. It's no longer how
Turn
it was
it up,
before.
turn it up.
Turn
I
it up a
want the
little
people
bit.
to
I
hear
got
you.
you. I
Yeah,
got you. All right. It's not like how it used to be back in the days where you just show up and fight and people love your fighting style. Now it's about, I'm not big on, I don't put out my sparring or anything, but it's about content nowadays, dude. If, like, people got to know you're fighting. You got to sell tickets, whether it's locally. I just got done talking to some managers too, and of course they love somebody having a good record and everything, but they want, if they're going to be trying to bring in, not only take a percentage of your fight purse, or let's say, for example, if they're bringing in sponsors for you or sponsorships, how is their marketing team getting, how are they going to want to sponsor you anyway? If you don't have any content out there, you're not looking good on camera, you're not exciting and fun to watch. I don't know if that makes sense. It's a whole show. It's not, look at the UFC now, even with being on Paramount. Now what are they pushing? They're not pushing the lay and pray just as much anymore. Now it's about, they want to see the real fighting, and I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, which is why you kind of want to have a good dance partner, right? Like this whole, what I'm learning, right? I'm not a fighter. I'm not a promoter. Well, I guess I kind of am a little bit. I help you guys promote your fights,
man.
right? But I'm not a fighter. And when I see a fight, you talk about having exciting fights. Your dance partner also matters as well, right? I mean, you coming off of your last fight, it wasn't the most exciting.
For sure.
Nothing against Nate, but it was a ground game,
Yeah.
and it doesn't give you an opportunity to, I mean, you get all the opportunity because you stand on your feet when you start, but how important is it to look at your matchup and be like, all right, man, is this going to be us hugging?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I don't mind the ground game. A lot of people, when they think I say like lay and pray, I think I don't we grapple every single week. I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I grapple with court all the time. I wall wrestle all the time. But look for the finish. Do something. Cover their mouth, elbow them, punch them in the face. I'm not just trying to lay on top of you. If I'm on top, you could look at my highlights anytime I get a chance. If I'm on top and I'm ground and pounding, I'm either trying to end you or I'm looking for submission. I'm not just holding you the entire fight. Yeah. There's times, of course, you do want to hold the guy down, pick your spots, but after like the second or third round, it's like, bro, like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, come on, man. Are we here to fight? Or that was a cool little Wednesday wall wrestling practice, but nobody's really paying to watch that.
Yeah, I can't wait to edit this up because you were like, man, when we're on the ground, I'm on top and I'm ground pounding.
Let's go. Wait, hold up.
No, it's the truth, man, and there's I'm a fan of it all. I mean, if I love watching even down to like was it Real American Freestyle Wrestling right now? Like I love to watch those competitions. It's really fun, but I think there has to be a good balance of be a great martial artist, but then also like be entertaining. You know, get on some mics, learn how to cut some promos, be creative. Corey Sandhagen does an amazing job online. Fun guy to watch online.
Yeah, he's great.
But there has to be a healthy balance there. Has to.
Yeah.
If you want to have a name, if you don't, and you just want to do it for the pure competition, I'm sure there's leagues out there that have killers that have no personality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Show your personality.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you're trying to, what are we in it for? Make a name, but how do you make a name? You got to do the promos, all that stuff. You got to fight hard. You got to look good. Just like Marco's always told us. That's why in the gym, he's like, we train hard, but we got to look good when we do it. We don't go out there and look sloppy. It's not a war. We're trying to get out there and out-technique these fools. Get in and get out. You know what I'm saying?
Have you obviously, I mean, you're still in your amateur career. You're still young in this game, but you have experience. You've been traveling with the team. I've seen like you are side by side, the Team Rise, Team Classic, the whole way. How have you feel like you personally have grown since you started?
Oh man, I've like just as a man alone, like learning how to fall on my face and get up. Just that is the biggest way I've learned from these guys. But honestly, like Marco's taught me the game in and out since day one. He's brought me under his wing. MG and them have just taken care of me, man. Like there's no way I can put into words what they've done. It's not just about like the technique and all the work we're putting in. It's the talks we're having before practice, after practice. It's the calls when he's calling me on my way home after practice. He'll send me to another gym to go train and then call me on my way home. Hey, how was it? How'd you feel? All that stuff. It's like he doesn't have to do that, but he does a lot of stuff for us, man, that gives us that freedom to go out there and perform. He knows us on like such a personal level, like whatever he says, it's like, how can I not do it? You know, it's yes, sir. You just got to be a soldier, and you just got to buy into, you know, I don't know what it is. It's just loyalty, and you just got to buy in, you know, and be a soldier at the end of the day.
What was your introduction to mixed martial arts or combat sports in general?
Oh, dude, it was Chuck Liddell. I was like a little kid, and I was like honestly terrified of like cage fighting, and I was like, oh shit. My bad. I don't know if I could.
You can curse.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then I was always kind of scared of it, but I always like, you know, just liked it. And one day I went to the gym and I saw this fool sparring, and like, bro, Marco and Kent were in there. I was like, oh damn, like these are killers, you know. And Taylor asked me, he's like, you want to get around? I was like, nah, I'm just watching, big dog. Like, you know, I'll stay right here. You know, I like it right here. But once I seen these fools, bro, I was like, no way, I need to jump on board right away. You know, and ever since then, full sail.
What was the reason why you went into the gym though?
I just honestly, growing up, I wanted to be a boxer. You know, me and my dad would always watch stuff. He'd teach me some stuff. But I thought I was gonna be a boxer, you know, and I thought MMA was kind of like just. I didn't like none of that wrestling, to be honest. But it's honestly like the purest form of art there is. You know, it's everything. And like I said, when I saw these guys training, I'm like, dude, I'm done. I don't want to be a boxer. I want to be like one of these guys. You know, I'll beat the boxers up, basically. And yeah, ever since then, bro, I'm with these guys till I die. Yeah.
What does that mean to you though? To where you're inspiring a young guy like Chris here. And somebody that you believe in to be the greatest. Like, what does that mean to you?
It's the same thing. I was honestly just talking about that with him, and on the way over too. It's just even with Dante or Aiden and everything. They're like, bro, why do you say thank you all the time? I'm like, brother, like, I don't think like you understand. I take my job serious. It's not just a night out on the town for me when I go corner, have fun, rah shit. I'm locked in with my guys where it's like, bro, this is life or death. When you're going in there, I've taken guys to the hospital. Like, I'm not going to push you if I didn't think you're, you know, like that's why I push my guys really hard. I don't have a giant stable guys, but I have a good handful of like quality over quantity, you know, where it's like, if anything, I try to push guys away from training and fighting, not training, but just fighting in general. But the guys that really want it, he showed me from day one that he really wants it. And it just means the world that anybody even listens to what I have to say. You know, like I take my job extremely serious. That's why it meant a lot that, you know, when you were saying with talking about Aton, it's like, I don't know what you guys put in the water and stuff, but, you know, your guys' precision and training and everything is, you know, I believe it's top notch. Like coming from classic fight team, you look at all the guys that I started with from day one back then too. Everybody's fought at the highest levels. Win, lose, or draw. Everybody, all my teammates I started with from day one. Learning from Tyler Wumbles, from Raymond Daniels, so many greats that I've been around. Like, I'm not, like, of course, I added more of my technique as well, too, and the things that I do and things that MG does, too. But, like, we already come from greatness. There's a blueprint behind it, you know? Just follow the plan. There's a technique behind it. We're not just showing up to spar. Look at the way we fight. We're not just swinging wild, you know what I mean? Of course, there's moments where, all right, we're just going to throw down. But look at every one of their fights. Look at Ruben's fights. Look at his fights. Look at Aton. Look at Kent. Everybody is super precise with what they're doing, you know, and I don't know. It means the world that these guys, you know, believe in me as a coach as much as I believe in them as fighters.
I think that's important to have a good culture like that. If you're going to be successful, right, you can have you can have volume, but not have people bought into it, not have people really show you loyalty. And at all the gyms that I've been to, that's the number one thing that I feel breeds success is when you have the loyal guys. You have a team that really do care about each other. You see it in the way that they perform. And I see it with what you guys got going on at Rise Classic.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. I'm very grateful, and something that my buddy, like, if you look up Raymond Daniels and you want to see the best highlights you've ever seen in your life, look up Raymond Daniels. And that was my big bro for a lot of years. And the biggest thing he taught me is always pay it forward. He's like, never let, you know, any type of success. One day you're up here, one day you're down here, but no matter what, same thing with him. I've always been in a place of gratitude with him. I've thanked him so much. At Karate Combat, that's how I got that opportunity too. Raymond still remembered me from all the years we used to spar, and he still hit me up, and we hadn't even talked in a year or two. He's like, hey, brother, I'm finally going to pay it forward. I helped him with a lot of training camps for his world title fights, kickboxing, and same thing. When I thanked him, he's like, just pay it forward, and that's all I'm doing, and it's from the heart, you know, and you could see it when we go out there. We all ride hard for each other. The whole crowd's going crazy, but more than anything, we're just developing a relationship that we can have once this is all over. It's not like a business transaction. We're family.
Yeah.
Why such a long layoff though? I mean, it's been 6 months, and you didn't take no damage the last fight.
Yeah, I was supposed to fight in May, but I had May or March? Yeah, but I just had some stuff going on that I had to address. Personally, it was just me, honestly, and but ever since then, I'm like full sail. I feel good. Just ready to hurt some fools and put on a show. You know.
Anything lined up?
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna go on May 16th for Fierce.
Okay.
Yep, put on a show. Remind everyone, you know.
I'm excited to
Let's
see
go.
that.
And
Return of the Mac.
And he's always been a great fighter, but what did we just see? He just got held down for 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
So he needs the time to develop and, you know, build that takedown defense and add more tools to his game just so he can go out there and perform and not get taken down. And if he does, gets right back up and gets right back to work, you know.
What was your thoughts on that October fight?
And
why did you say yes? Why was Nate the guy to say yes to?
That was a short notice. Don't forget about that too.
Yeah,
you know, everybody forgets about that.
I was
hella
actually
short
on
notice.
vacation with my family when I got the call for that, and I'm a confident fool. I know that I can take out anybody. You know, I have the style to beat anybody, and I've seen him in the training room. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna flash him, and I never really seen him grapple or anything, or expected him to fight like that. So, but that's my fault, honestly. I should have I like to visualize the whole fight, but I never visualized like him grabbing me and holding me. And you know, I also worked on getting stronger since then. So fools like that can't hold on to me, and I'll just, you know, bully them off me and make them feel me in those moments now. You know,
How you realize opportunities for growth, right? In a fight. How do you target like a fighter? If you go into a fight, you're like, man, I really got to work on this. Do you talk to Marco and it's like, yo, show me, like, where do I got to go to get this stuff done? You know?
Yeah.
What's that conversation like?
Yeah, Marco's already on game plan with everything. So as soon as we get the fight, he's like, all right, this is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to be. It's always the path of least resistance. We're all savages and everything, but we know how to break everybody down. So it's always looking for the path of least resistance. Like he says, his job is to get us home to our family, you know? And we're going to get the kill, but look clean doing it and not get into any wars. It's like we always say, clean kills, get back to our fam, but look good doing it, you know what I mean? And as soon as we get the matchups, he's a wizard, bro. He's looking up like the fights. He's looking up, oh, this is what we should do when he's doing this, or if he switches stances, you have this. Like, he's giving us everything. We don't even need to ask. And if we do, this guy's got the answer in his back pocket,
And
ready
it's
to go.
honestly the first thing I said to Zach as soon as the fight was over. This is great for him. I'm glad he went through this. Of course, nobody wants to lose, but this is going to help him grow. You know, I'd rather this happen to him now as an amateur than when he's a pro. And then he has to be like, shit, what have I been doing this whole time? You know, that's a beautiful thing about amateur fights. Turn pro, it goes back to this, you know. 0-0. Nobody cares, you know, about your amateur career. So that's why I tell him, just go out there and compete as much as you can and take those experiences. He's lost before he's won in a lot, even in Muay Thai and boxing as well. He's come back and won. It just builds resilience. And like you said, you're going to learn more off of a loss and off wins a lot of times, you know. That's when you really go back and reassess the situation and address what you've been doing wrong and correct those mistakes and get back to work.
Muay Thai seems to be such a heavy attribute with what you guys do. I mean, your knees, your elbows, Kent's knees, Kent's elbows, your clinch. You know, you talk about your debut, that knee, crazy. Like, you know, like you guys have a lot of emphasis on what they call it, the eight
limbs, baby.
Eight limbs.
That's so what a lot of people don't know of like classic fight teams. So their origins even before then is King's MMA. And King's MMA was started by Rafael Cordeiro. And Rafael Cordeiro, his origins coming from the old Chuta Box team in Brazil. He's the original coach of Anderson Silva, Vanderlei Silva, Shogun Rua. He moved from Brazil to Huntington Beach. Tyler lives in Huntington Beach. That's where Tyler learned his shit. I, you know, went through a lot of things in life. For some reason, one of my buddies, that's where he sent me, Huntington Beach. My first day walking into the gym, I see Fabricio Verdum, Vanderlei Silva, Tyler's on there on the mats too. If you know, like old school MMA, Hanato, Babalusa Brawl, I've seen the greats from day one, you know, like that's why I keep saying it's not like I'm making all this shit up on my own. This has come from a lineage of greatness in Muay Thai, you know, all MMA around. But if you look all the guys, I remember teammates with Beneil Dariush. I remember Beneil Dariush when he was only like 2-0 as a pro. That's when I met him and I was first starting, you know, so I've been around a lot of the top guys. And then from there, Tyler, years down the road, started Classic. I followed him, and the rest is history, you know? So it's been a blessing, and I'm grateful that God presented that into my life. But that's where our Muay Thai comes from. So you look at, you know, our Thai clinch or even the boxing or the way we fight, go watch old school guys. Look at guys at Vanderlei, Anderson. That's our style, you know? Refined a little bit, you know? Tyler created into his own style and adding in a little more defensive movements and switches and different things like that. But we come from greatness, bro.
That should be something that's like standard. Like we need to see your family tree. If I'm gonna go sign up, let me see your family tree. Let me see the bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And it's been a blessing for when I moved here too, because then I go with Court and Ramsey and all these guys, and what's their base? It's a wrestling, it's a grappling. It's what I need too, you know? That's what I feel elevated my game and what we added to what we're doing too. It's like they specialize in this area. We come from specialists in this area. Now let's merge it all together. And that's why I really feel alongside Agema, Rise, Classic, we're going to be the first super team that we've had here, that we're going to have a lot of top guys, not just one or two. We're going to have a lot of guys at the top.
Yeah, it seems like the relationship's really good.
Oh, it's the best. Dane and Court, we're like brothers, man. I'm never not going to be without them and vice versa. We're like a super close, tight-knit group.
Yeah, looking at the room, whenever I'm seeing guys pop in, I'm like, oh, he's over there now or she's over there now. Like, It seems like you guys are building a really good culture.
And it's like we all train hard and work hard. We all, you know, like go at it with each other, but it's a respect level. And a lot of other places, it's like, gimme. No, this is my guy. This is my guy. This is my guy. It's like, dude, we can all, like, we've talked about this years before, you know? It's like everybody's just trying to get their own instead of just coming together. And notice what we've done since we bonded together. It's like, hey, bro, I'm not taking you from you. You're not taking from me. We're family. Like, let's just take over this game, bro. We're stronger together. What is it from Planet of the Apes? Apes stronger together.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the truth. Look at, you know, there's a lot of great teams in here in Utah. And but if you look at the track record of what Agema is doing and with our guys at Rise together, it's like win, lose, or draw. That's what I tell them. I don't care about wins and losses are going to come in a fight and in life. But what I care about more than anything is performance. How are you looking every fight? The wins are going to come just based on your performance and how you're growing, you know? And that's one thing I think we really bond with Court and Dane and I.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
You guys just got back from Wisconsin. Was it Wisconsin?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
That's where Anthony Pettis fighting championship?
Yeah, that's where well, they travel around. I've been there with Steve Seiler once before a long time ago, fighting down in Florida. But this one was up in Milwaukee, back at their hometown.
So, first off, is it Starling or is it Sterling? Because I call him Sterling, but somebody corrected me.
Starling.
It's Starling?
Simmons.
Okay, Starling. Starling had he just went viral, which is pretty damn cool. 17-second knockout. Really cool moment for him. And like low key, I kind of got a little emotional over it because he's had a lot of, you know, trials and tribulations. Oh man. You know, 3 years ago, snapped his damn leg.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was tough to watch, you know. And comes back and gets a really great moment. What does that mean to you guys? Like, what does it mean to have a teammate have a performance that literally went viral?
Yeah, I'm just so happy for him, man. He, that's exactly what I told him when we got back to the hotel. Man, I'm just so happy for you. You've been through so much. I've had to carry you from the cage in a gurney with paramedics, and he didn't want to take the paramedics. He wanted to go in his own car so he didn't have to pay for that trip, you know, and I'm carrying him out. Like, I've seen him, you know, losing in price at 185 and getting knocked out cold, you know, like this is how this game is sometimes, you know, it's going to make you laugh and it's going to make you cry sometimes. And his resilience to still want to keep going and pursue this and always betting on himself. And he comes from humble beginnings in Dominican Republic too. So it just, my heart was just so happy for him, man. He deserves it. He works hard and he's a good guy. He was having health issues. I don't like him being at 265. I would rather him be like around 250s. But he was just having a lot of health issues when he was at 85 and 205. So I'm happy he's at heavyweight. And the way he throws, I think it's like tailor-made for his style.
That was going to be my next question. Is this heavyweight's going to be a new home for him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's just the way he like throws down. It's like the perfect for heavyweight. The way he likes to throw bombs and let it fly. I feel like at 85, you know, 205 or 70, everybody's just as big and as athletic as you are. So you have a lot more footwork and movement, if that makes sense. Whereas at heavyweight, sometimes you see it even when Zeke knocks somebody out. All you need is like 10, 13 seconds. Boom. Oh, shit. All right. Hell yeah. Let's go home.
Yeah, for real.
You know? And that's how it was with his fight too. I know he like spammed it out, but look at the video I posted.
Hey.
Literally, it's like X. It fucking works, bro.
It worked.
Shit, it worked. But we literally drilled that combination nonstop. That's why I put that video up. Like people think I'm lying. We literally just drilled 3 combinations the entire camp. One of the head, 2 to the body, 3 up top, jab high, jab low to the over, and then just jab to the body and overhand.
Yeah, it happened. I don't know if it was a camera angle or what, but I didn't know if he hit him with the left jab or the straight and then hit him with the overhand. I didn't know what dazed him. I know the right dropped him, but I was like, what was it? That's why I had to text you right away. By the way, thank you for texting me back so quick.
Let's go.
I was like, this man's still in the locker room, man. I got a text back.
Yeah, I was hyped, bro. Yeah. The walkout was longer than the fight too, you know. I sat down and then I was like, all right, you could hear me saying in Spanish, one of the 2 to the body, hey, finish with that hook. And then he's just like, nah, fuck it. Jab, overhand. Jab to the body, overhand. Jab to the body, overhand. He's like, fuck it, try it one more time.
He just needed that cage. You need to close the distance.
It's not like we don't study the guys. That's the reason why he was finishing with the left hook every time up top or with the overhand and touching the body first. Brutus is a great fighter, but I study, like, I tell my guys, hey, I like my guys watching just like 2 of the fights of the guys they're fighting. When they win and one when they lose. If they're undefeated, obviously that's different. But it's my job to make those reads and like tell them like, hey, this is the path, bro. Trust me. Like he's going to make this reaction every time in other fights and even on pad work, he leans back every time. So we study like crazy, you know, and I studied and I'm like, bro, it's going to be there. I told him to feint and set your shit up, but he just went right to it and it worked. He leaned back every single time, even when he was whiffing, you could see him leaning back. Same thing with the Larry Gonzalez fight for Kent when he won the title. I told him, bro, he bounces every single time. He starts to feel himself. He gets swaggy. He bounces and he just shoots that jab fast. Throw the over the top right away. The second he starts bouncing, I don't give a shit if he throws a jab, bro. You throw that right hand immediately. What does he do right off the bat? I didn't think the same thing. I didn't think it was going to happen off the bat. Can't set it up a little more. Boom, he hits the right hand. We drilled it 20 times every single time after a practice, and that's the last thing we did in the locker room before walking out. So, like...
You got it.
This guy's always calling out what's in the fights, man. It's insane, and we'll drill it, and after every fight, I swear, every guy would be like, oh, that was there just like you said it was, you know? And, dude, Mystic Marco over here, bro, it's insane how he does that.
Bro, it's the way I was coached, too. You know, you watch Tyler and the guys at Classic too. It's like playing a video game. He calls things out. We're like, don't even think twice about it. We just do what we're, you know, like I'm just doing what I'm told. I'd rather lose doing what my coaches told me to do than me gearing and going off the path and losing because I decided to go on my own. I'd rather lose as a collective than go out on my own and lose on my own. That's what happened with the Karate Combat fight with me too. I can be completely honest with myself. You could hear MG even yelling out, you got 30 seconds left in the second round. You need to push. What did I do? I told myself in that moment, man, this fool's not even touching my face. I probably won the first, won the second, 30 seconds left. What did I do? I fucking pulled back. What happened to me? I got knocked out. And I was mad enough, once I recovered and we were on the way back to the hotel, the first thing I do is look at her and I was like, I lost because I didn't listen. I did the complete opposite of what I was told. So, like, I apologize to you and Dane. I should have, listened to the coaching. And when you have that type of rapport and great coaching around you, it's like, I know it sounds funny, but shut your brain off and just listen to the coaching, man. They're going to guide you towards the right path.
Phenomenal striker, well-rounded, black belt in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, this kid was one of the top prospects in the state a couple years ago. Oh! Out completely cold. Cross Hughes is back in a big way. How about a knee this time?
I'm saying it might have been the best amateur performance I've ever seen, period, right?
This guy is just a wrecking ball. Oh, my goodness.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion of it.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
Do you love wrestling?
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive?
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk ass friends about us.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to take your own advice with that?
Oh, of course.
I wouldn't even say advice, but talking about seeing a fight. You're in it. When you're in it, do you see it the way that you're coaching? Does that make sense? So the way that you coach Chris and you're telling Chris or even Kent, yo, when he's bouncing, you throw that overhand right. Are you seeing what you're seeing when you're coaching the way that you fight?
No, and that's where I think it's a blessing to be coaching, but at the same time, I can't be the coach for myself in there. I know what I need to do, and I'm a high-level fighter, but I need to have my guys that I trust in the corners that are they seeing things from a different perspective than I am, I could see things here, but he could see things or she could see things that I'm not seeing in that corner, whether it's body language or anything. When I'm locked in, I'm just staring at somebody's chest. I don't care what their face or body language or anything doing. I'm just locked in. I shouldn't, even in that karate combat fight, I shouldn't even be thinking about that. Why the fuck am I thinking, well, I probably won the first round and the second round, so like 30 seconds. Bro, things are happening so fast, I should not even have time to be thinking those thoughts. I need to be on to the next thing and just like you said, like a soldier, just on command. The times I've had issues with my fights is when I sit down and start to think about it. Because once you start thinking about it, or if I'm looking, I'm like, oh, there's the opening. Hey, should I go? Moment's already gone.
It's all instinct.
That's how fast it is in there, yeah.
Is that a hard thing to learn, Chris, in your young career? Are you still? How do you feel about it?
It's not hard for him. He's only learned one way. It's hard if you've learned. I don't mean to cut him off too, but if you've learned only one way, you don't really know what to do. If like, for example, with MG, we've had to really build that rapport together because she's for a lot of years had to kind of coach herself. She's traveled to tournaments a lot by herself. She's gotten random people to corner her. So to trust somebody and be able to just lock in with somebody and trust they're going to, what they call I'm going to do or what they ask me to do in the corner they're going to do. It's like hard to do when you've learned a different system or learn on your own, I guess, so to speak. Anyway, what do you think, bro?
No, I think 100%. Like, I didn't learn any other way. My first fight has been me and him, and I've just been listening to everything he said. It's almost in a way when I don't have him, or MG, I'll still cook, I'll still do my thing, but then sometimes I'll be like in sparring or something, I'll be like, oh, or when he's cornering another guy against me, I'll be like, damn, this guy knows all my moves, bro. Like, stop giving him out, dog, or, little stuff like that. I'll be like, man, this guy, dog, but so I could imagine, not having someone like that, or honestly, I feel bad for some fighters. Like, sometimes I'll hear a corner work and I'll be like, that's your corner work, dog? Like, good luck, bro. You're basically fighting alone, I always tell Marco and MG, I feel like I'm jumping the fool. I feel like it's 5-on-1 when I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
That's how I feel. Real talk, dog.
Yo, you know what they say about jumping? It's fun. It's when you're doing the jumping.
Yeah.
Real talk, though. Real talk.
That's hilarious, bro.
man. So, how was it afterwards? Like with Starling, like you guys walk in. First off, I want to start off with this wasn't short notice, or was this?
No, he knew about it for about like 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
How'd that fight come about? Because I'm not 100% familiar with that promotion.
Yeah, I have a connection with Damien. He's one of the promoters there and stuff, and I had almost gotten a fight with him before. The guy that I was supposed to fight on that night, I kind of have a little beef with that fool, but he don't want it, dog. They've turned me down multiple times. Different story for a different day, but
no, it sounds like a perfect one.
Nah, I'll save that for another time, dude. I'm gonna get that fight with that kid. Anyway, but Starling had a connection with him too. Just him and Damien guys, they're both Dominican, so they just had a conversation. And then Starling, we were looking for fights for him out of the state, just because he doesn't have, like, with our crowd at Rise, I'm sure we can get him to sell tickets, but just not being from here, he doesn't have a huge crowd to be like selling tickets here, like at the Maverick Center or something, for example. So we're looking at a state, and then he brought it to me, and I was like, all right, run it, bro. We watched the guy, and it was a great matchup for him.
I think I would. He hasn't fought heavyweight in Utah, huh?
He hasn't have. That was his first heavyweight period.
I think
that was pretty ballsy too, man. That was pretty ballsy to go out there and take a heavyweight fight with the guy they're promoting. That's 4-1. That's like a big brother, and he's like, even when we were there, I was like nervous too. And I saw him at the weigh-ins. I'm like, damn, this fool's athletic. This fool's like 246. I called this guy. I was like, he's like 246, 247 with abs, bro. I was like, damn,
that's a big brother.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, but to be honest with you, watching that fight, I don't know how Starling felt, but at the end, I was like, there was no fear. Cero miedo. There was no fear there.
Sin miedo, yeah, for real.
Starling's wild, bro. That's how he fights. Even if you watch his fights back in the DR, he's fought Billy Alcano that's in the UFC too. That when he snapped his leg, look how he was coming at him. He gave him no respect, bro. He was doing amazing in that round before he snapped his leg. You know, like Starling's a G, bro, and has like his athleticism is crazy. Even at heavyweight, even with him being bigger than I want him to be, he's like ridiculous fast. You know. Yeah,
when I see him in the training room, I was like, he's the biggest guy in there. Like he's the biggest guy in the room. I mean, aside from Kent.
Yeah. Well, watching him and Kent, I'm always like,
they be getting down, huh?
Oh yeah, bro, it's fun. And they've been going at it since Starling was before a middleweight, and now they're at heavyweight. Now they actually go at it with each other, because before Kent would be a little nicer because he was smaller, you know. But now they go to war, bro.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's perfect for them.
Iron sharpens iron.
It's perfect for them because I don't have to spar with Kent as much anymore, bro. Because for a long time, like, you know, who's been the main training partner for Kent and sparring.
Main rounds all the time.
And it's not like, you know, thank God I know how good I am and I have good defense, but Kent is one of the few people that he would tell you we would swing on each other. And for me to go at it with the heavyweight, to even be able to hang with Kent, and I know he's still being nice to me, don't get it twisted. Yeah. Like, now, like, my brain and my neck from the tie clinch, I feel better now, you know. Starling, you go get his ass, man. Let's go.
His Starling looks strong, too. We didn't get to see no clinch or anything, but he looks like he's a strong individual.
Dude, bro. Hitting him, dog, even when you hit his guard, it's like, it's tiring, bro. It's like, dude, I don't even know what to do when you go with that full, dog. You gotta be big, or, you know, be like this guy, or, you know.
Well, even when he was at 185, bro, it's like what they said about Yoel Romero. It's like you're hitting steel, bro. You're hitting a brick wall. Anytime I would hit him, I'm like, bro, it's not even affecting him. He's all muscle. I can't do anything. Like,
literally. That's
when I realized, I was like, Tyler was right. I have been a 70-pounder this whole time. Who the hell was telling me I was an 85er before, bro? What the hell, bro?
Snapping his leg, that was, oh man, it's just, anytime you see that happen in this sport, it's just, it gives you that, oh man, that chill, right? Like, and especially you hear it in the broadcast, right?
Bro, I was in the corner, man. Like, it sounded like a pencil being broken in half on a microphone.
Obviously they wouldn't let nobody in. It was just the doctor and the ref. You instantly try to get in there. Like, what's going through your head when you obviously can't get to your guy until they bring him out?
The first thought for me is like, what is he going to do for work? Of course, I feel bad for him. We know what we sign up for, you know, and I know he's okay because Starling's a savage. Like, if you watch it, like, at that moment, you're in such shock that, like, you're just kind of staring at your leg. You don't really see. Sometimes you'll see some people react crazy, but he's just like staring down at his leg, like, oh shit, what the hell happened? My first thought is like, a lot of MMA fighters, unless you're top 10, top 5 in the UFC, you're not making a lot of money, you know? So my first thought, of course, I broken hearted for him, but the first thing I'm like, fuck, what is he going to do for work, man?
This was an amateur fight too, right? He wasn't.
No, it was a pro fight.
It was pro? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was a pro fight. It's like, what is he going to do for work, you know? Like, those medical bills aren't going to be cheap, man. Like, you know, plus the surgery, plus the recovery, everything. Same thing with Alden. He snapped his leg one time the same way too when he fought Dominico as an amateur, and that kind of recovery, and to still want to keep fighting after that is like, props to you, man. You know?
I think it was 3 years removed.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever had to deal with a broken bone or anything like that?
Oh, I had to get my knee done a long time ago, but like
I drank my milk, bro.
Yeah, shin's different, bro.
That's false, especially for our people, man. I'm making shit. Don't listen to Coach Marco,
bro.
Man. He got diarrhea. That's how he's cutting
my
his
bones.
last.
I never broke a bone. Actually, I broke my finger one time in baseball trying to slide into a base before they had pop out bases, but I never broken any. Is this what made it work? You gotta find something.
No, yeah, I'm thinking about like the mentality that he had to have to be like, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to throw a kick, right? Like, I would be nervous to throw a kick after breaking my damn leg.
For real.
He throws them, but not to the leg as much anymore, bro. I'll tell you that. Shit, I wouldn't either, bro.
Yeah, no.
I'm I'm gonna throw them to the body or to the head, dog. Teeps only, dog.
Damn.
But I heard, hey, it's like a metal rod, bro. It's not even fair, dog. That's what I tell Alden when he kicks me with calf kicks and they fucking hurt. I'm like, it's not fair, bro. You're a cyborg now, dude. You got a metal rod in there, dude.
They put metal in it?
Yeah.
Damn, I just found out how they cremate people. Did you know there's a magnet inside the oven?
A magnet?
Yeah. So when they burn you, this is going to be real morbid. I'm sorry. And I guess caution if you have any issues with being burnt alive or dead. But when they cremate you, they put you in the oven, right? And they burn you. And after they burn you, there's a magnet that they turn on and it gets anything that was false, like nose ring.
Oh, damn.
Denture work, a metal plate in your leg.
That's crazy.
It goes to the top and then they burn you again.
Damn. What do they do with that extra stuff? Do they try to pawn it or something, or go to?
To be honest with you, they probably do.
Yeah. Like
I mean, I went into a whole YouTube wormhole. I don't know what.
Oh my god.
Where they were like,
it's like, go sell the steel. You know, where they're like, oh, we buy steel and we buy.
Yeah, precious metals. It melted down and yeah. But it's even down to the point where I got to the point where it's like, are you really getting your family member?
Or is that everyone, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even think of that.
That's insane.
Because how do you know? They burnt the DNA. They burnt everything. Like, it's done. You don't know if you're going to get your dog back or whatever.
It's just some extra that they had. Like,
Exactly.
put a little bit in here.
Or everybody fucks up at their job, right?
That's true.
It's like, fuck, man. Hey, yo, give me some of that ash from the
For real,
fireplace.
everybody fucks up. I've heard of like, you know, have you heard of like surgeries too, when doctors leave shit in you and then like.
Yep.
Hopefully nothing's in your knee, bro.
That's a shame to all the, that's terrible.
Why'd you get your knee done?
Just playing basketball and football, and then I probably should have listened to my doctors when I was a kid, but
You didn't do physical therapy, huh?
I don't remember what they told me to do, but I didn't do it. So, but look at us now, dog. We're still balling. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right.
You hoop?
Yeah, I used to hoop. Yeah, me and Aiton actually played basketball growing together.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, so you grew up with him?
Yeah, we went to high school and stuff. That fool never passed though. He is a ball hog, dog. I'm not gonna lie. That fool's a ball hog, dog.
Hey, you did tell me he's like AI though.
Yeah, he was, dog.
He would still score though.
Yeah, he would still do his thing, but yeah, he never passed, bro. I would be on the wing. Shit, I'll play D,
Yeah, he's like, get the rebound, dog.
Yeah,
like Kobe,
literally,
dog. Just go get the rebound, dog.
Set a screen and get the board, dog.
So did you introduce him to Rise?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. He just hit me up one day and he just started training with me, and then he's like, it's not enough, and I'm like, yeah, come to the gym. Marco told him to come through, and that fool's been full steam ahead ever since then as well.
I love the what he's doing right now, man.
Yeah,
that kid. I don't know him personally. You guys know him personally, but I hear nothing but great things about him in his personal life. Heard that he's a great human.
Great person, man.
but he also puts on a show. Like I talked about on the show where my dad is literally a fan. Like my dad, I brought my dad to the fights, and my dad sat right next to all his boys in the crowd while you guys were coaching them. And my dad's just like, yo, let's go.
Yeah,
I'm going for the dude with the tattoo.
Yeah. He's entertaining, bro, and calm under chaos. Another guy that's just calm under chaos, bro, because that dude, what's his name? That he just fought? Norby. That fool fights like, man, fights like he's on rabies, dog. Like, holy shit, he does not stop coming. So we knew, that's what one thing I told Zach is like, dude, Norby's a freaking G and he's a dog. This is gonna show if Aton needs to grow, or he's who we think he is, which wouldn't lose or draw. I still thought that no matter what. Like, Aton's special and he's a technician and can pick his spots, But Norby had total 9 fights. It was Aton's third with the boxing match, But same thing like we talk about, it's like pushing them at the right time, and Aton's a stud, bro.
Yeah,
like, he's wild. But even his first kickboxing fight too, bro, I've never gotten a knockdown head kick on anybody, and this fool freaking head kicked some kid that's been training 2 or 3 years longer than he has, and he hadn't had a Muay Thai fight or a smoker fight before he had to, like.
How tall is Aton? He can't be 5'8". What is he, about 5'6"?
No, he's about 5'8", 5'9".
Dude, I don't know. I'm on the shorter side too, so that's confidential for both of us. Hey, we're 6 foot, dog.
Yeah,
close enough.
Sensitive about that.
Just round up.
I'm 6 foot. He's like 5'11". So
yeah.
So when do we get him in smaller gloves?
Soon. I honestly want him to do some more. I want him to specialize a little more in boxing and Muay Thai and kickboxing a little longer. He's still grappling. He grapples like once or twice a week. But
okay.
I want one thing that it's not like a whole philosophy. I still want us to be well-rounded. But whether it's, grappling, whether it's striking, I feel like you have to be a specialist in one thing and then build your game around that. Still, be well-rounded and have every aspect of the game. If you want to be a grappler, we could do that, like Luke Sanders, we had our boy Luke Sanders, and we structured his game to like, hey, we're still going to have good striking and good setups, but you're going to take fools down, and that's part of your game. I'm not going to change you. I'm just going to enhance and add more to what you already do.
You guys had a fighter in the last Challenger Series, kickboxing, blonde kid, a lot of heart. The kid just kept going. He was getting pieced up a little bit.
Bro.
Oh, man, that dude's heart, oh, my gosh. I was like, man, I would not. Like, I would have been like, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna chill.
I could teach everything else. That's what I told him. Everything else I could teach, bro. I can't teach you that. And even that first round, he won that first round and like hurt the kid to the body. Don't get it twisted. And we didn't get him an easy fight either, And like, I believe in Hendricks a lot, man. Like, he's been with us since he was 16. He's a great kid. He comes from an awesome family. His parents are great and stuff. And I believe in him a lot, bro. Like, right now, he's 18.
Yeah,
young. He's a baby, bro. That's what I told him. I know it hurts to lose. I know nobody wants to lose, but like,
it's growing,
bro. You're like, he was like Michael Myers in that, dude. Like, even if you're freaking slashing him, you're cutting him up he's getting kicked. He does not care, And like, that's what I told him. I'm so proud of you with the way you fought. That's everything else I could teach you, man. I can't teach you that, and I'm like, that's what I mean. Like, performances matter more to me than a win or a loss. I'm like, bro, you're gonna grow. Like, you're special, dude.
Effort and heart, and like you said, you can't teach those things, man. Like, all the other fundamentals you can teach. Keep showing up, and I hope he does. That was one thing I was gonna tell you, but you can end up fucking busy with the fucking DJing and shit. But Hendricks, you said his name was.
Yeah,
Hendricks, keep going, bro.
Let's go. We love you, brother. Yeah, you're our little bro, and we believe in you, man. Please keep grinding. God has like big plans for you, dude.
Let's get into some drama. Let's get into some real work.
Shit. Let's see.
El Paso.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, that's all I had to say was El Paso. Fuck, you see the reaction. So let's talk about it. El Paso, Texas. Our girl MG Vellinga. She had a fight against what was her name? Mary. Was it Nayeli?
Nayeli Rodriguez. Yeah.
At Ring Wars in El Paso, Texas. This was a fight that I was very invested in, as all of us were, and really excited for the opportunity for MG to get a fight, but then two to for a belt. And watching the broadcast, I thought MG did a really good job. I thought she performed really well, and I think she performed well enough to get the win in a decision. But I want to hear from the coaches, the teammates of MG. What was the thought in El Paso?
Brother, I posted a video right after of this guy recording us, and I was like, man, I give her 2 rounds, 3 maybe. Like, there's no way they could rob you from this. That's the first thing I said to her right after the fight, taking her gloves off. And I'm honestly so proud of her, man. She looked incredible. There's always things we could do better, right? And at the end of the day, like, it wasn't like a complete wash, you know, but I still feel, you know, I've watched it back so many times. I've tried to watch it without the commentary, nothing, just X's and O's after the fight and stuff too. Like, I was like, well, you know, we can be biased sometimes, you know. Went back and watched it. I'm like, dude, I don't understand, you know. And being there live, even when the girl would have her little flurries, they were more like slaps. Yeah. MG defended most of them. When MG was landed, like, the video online doesn't even do it justice, bro, the stream. Like, when you're there and you're hearing the smacks, and MG hits like a truck, dude, for her size. If we're basing it off of like professional boxing, it's not amateur boxing where you're just throwing numbers and like, cool, even if you hit on the guard, it scores. That's not a scoring shot, you know. There's so many times MG made her whiff. She was controlling the ring. She was cutting her off, feinting. She was setting all her combinations up. Anytime that girl would have any moment, boom, MG was getting it right back and ending strong. Like, I thought at least very like 5-3 is what I thought, you know. And that's being generous. I thought 6-2 right after the fight, but I freaked out, bro. I'm being honest. As soon as they announced it, that it was a split decision, and one judge had it like 79-73 or something. I'm like, insane. What fight were you watching, bro? Holy crap. Like, I've never freaked out ringside. I always wait till we get to the back, and then I say something to the commission, but I was like yelling at the judges, yelling at the promoters. It was like, fucking crooks, bro. You guys are crooks, man. And on top of that, with her walkout too, they're playing the other girl's promo video right behind her. They don't even play her walkout. They almost like try to ice her too, even right before. MG's looking around like at us, like, are they even gonna play my walkout then? Wow. And we're standing there, and the people there like, you need to walk. And then remember, I'm an asshole, bro. When I'm at that moment, especially when it comes to like my fighters and my people, I'm like, no, fuck that. We're not fucking walking till you drop her shit. We'll stand here all fucking night. You know, and for her to still be locked in, not let any other BS get, you know, into her head and still go out there and perform, like, I'm still super proud, obviously.
Let me real quick, let me put myself in the other opposing side. I know you guys are in the back the whole fight, I'm assuming the whole card. But did you guys hear about any other people having issues with like what you guys went through?
At that show?
Yeah.
Man, it was like, there was this one other shorty too who just came to Marco asking to help with her hands, never had her hands wrapped or anything. And it's her first fight, I guess, and she's fighting like some 9-time
Olympian.
Champion.
But that's no just I love boxing, no disrespect. It'll happen in MMA too. But in boxing, bro, it's insane. Especially being the hometown fighters, they're bringing in people that are like never even fought a day in their life, and they're fighting like 14-time national champion. They're fighting this, that, and like that's why when you watch boxing, what do you watch the whole card?
I mean I do.
You probably do.
Yeah.
Do you watch the whole card?
I don't watch the whole
People
card.
don't even watch them like co-main event half the times, bro. Why is that? Yeah. It's because a complete wash. That's one thing. Even that promoter said too, right after the fight with MG, oh, you're a lot better than I thought, and all this stuff. And he's like, you weren't in here just to be an opponent. You're just an opponent.
Yeah, what does that
That's
mean?
a weird
And then
thing
I was
to
like,
say.
who the fuck, like, first of all, like, screw you, dude, for even saying that. Just an opponent, dude. That's a human being. That's another fighter. That's somebody that's fighting for their dreams, and you're just calling them an opponent. I get that you want your hometown fighter to win. I get she's signed to your promotion. Like, everything's on her side. And guess who's the president of the LBC over there? Now, like we said, we're going to get into drama. Guess who's the president of the LBC in El Paso?
I'm assuming King Promotion?
Her dad. That's in her corner.
Oh, the girl that won?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So everything's already on her side, her hometown, her promotion, her fucking promoter. why do you think I freaked out right after? Plus the walkout and everything. I was already like at my ends wit of being cool about everything, you know? That's why I was yelling. And then afterwards, this guy wasn't even mad enough to come talk to me or say anything. He's like, calls MG later at night. Why is your coaches and your coach is saying that we're crooks? Did I ever do you wrong? Da-da-da, and all this stuff. And I was like, bro, why doesn't he call me? Why doesn't he come talk to me?
Marco was there.
I was saying that to his face. I was saying that to all the judges, and not one of them made eye contact with me. Not one of them looked at me and told me, hey, this is why we thought Nayeli won the fight. Nobody could have a normal conversation with me.
It was crazy how quiet the crowd was, dude. Everyone was expecting MG. Her whole arena, it was like...
Even their reaction, their corner's reaction after the fight was not like, got it in the bag. It was like, fight. Yeah. After the fight, even being the crowd, MG can come here and talk to her, you know, about her interaction with everything, their family and their dad and everything before the fight. Super friendly, super over the top, like being friends, which is great. I respect them. No disrespect towards Nayeli. She went out there and fought. She's not the one that wrote anything down. You know, she fought her heart out. I don't have any problems with that girl at all, you know. But the way everything went down was pretty weird, dude. And then even her dad, right after, didn't even want to make eye contact or shake anybody's hand once we went out to the crowd. Was just very, like, all of it was just strange, bro. One thing, I'm a conspiracy theorist, bro. One thing I'll give you, all right, maybe I'm tripping. Two things, all right. 3, 4, 5, after so many things, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, this is too many things in a row for me to, like,
well, how about just watch the fight? I think anybody that watches the fight,
broad daylight,
bro. Like, I'm no judge. I'm not I'm not a judge or athletic commissioner or anything like that. But I watch the fight. You can see who lands significant strikes. You can see who doesn't. Yeah. You can see who clearly wins the fight.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if the art of boxing is to hit and not get hit, and she did that, and they're gonna rob her like that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
I've never, and where MG's at in her career, that girl's 26. She can afford a lot. She can afford whatever, you know. MG's further out in her career. For her to even get this opportunity alone is amazing for her. But think about it. I know a lot of people.
Not if the opportunity is rigged, though.
That's the problem. So just think about this. She's been an amazing sport about it. That's a beautiful thing I love about MG. She's a lot more level-headed than I am.
I get it.
And can handle things like a true professional. But for me as a coach and as a fighter, like, think about, some people will say, like, oh, you'll be okay. You had a great fight. We're proud of you. You did great. Like, brushing it off like it was nothing. Think about this. You're getting an interview or you're doing a presentation at your job. You've been doing this for 16, 17 years, and you're getting a position to maybe be a CEO in your company. And it's going to, you know, give you a huge raise. It's going to change your family's career. Maybe she could have got a title shot after this, you know, a world title shot. You kill it in your presentation. You kill it in this, and they still don't give it to you. How are you going to feel?
Hurt.
Crushed, dude.
Yeah.
First time I've ever cried in the locker room for one of my fighters, dude. And she was still, like, kind of in shock and just like, oh, I just had the best time of my life. I freaking feel like I won and I dominated. I don't know what else to, like, really say. But I was crushed for her because I know how it was going to affect her in her career, you know?
Yeah. She put a lot into this fight. This was, you talk about where she is in her career. It means something. It means something. And I'm glad MG is the type of human she is. But, hey, I don't got to be that human. I can say, hey, they fucked up.
Let's go.
Yeah. Facts, bro. Yeah. Fuck you guys.
I will speak up.
Yeah, bro.
I hope that other fighters hear it and know what to expect when they go into El Paso, because it seems like they got some weird shit going on in El Paso.
El Paso, anywhere. When you're the out-of-town fighter, and one thing MG and I talk about, and we talk about with our fighters too, I really believe we're going to be one of the first super teams other than the old school pit elevated coming out of Utah and stuff. But if you're coming out of Utah, I'm sorry, you're not going to be the A-side fighter in any show you go out in big promotions. You have places like California that's like a hot, like a hotbed or like a pool of like a lot of top fighters. You have Florida, you have Texas, you have all the New York, you know,
Vegas,
where people get promoted and they have so many top fighters that, like, you're going to get the matchups you want, you're going to get promoted. You're from Utah, we're not like our MMA has grown a lot, and we're doing, you know, think about how many professional high-level boxers do they have in California on top of professional, like, UFC fighters, and how many does Utah have?
I mean, population's different though too. There's stuff that
Population for sure, but
you say never, I say not yet.
not yet exactly.
Because
but I'm saying, but
it's up to you guys though,
100%,
bro. Like
yeah.
you guys
We're
gotta
the-
build your names.
We're the wave, but that's one thing. Regardless of age or anything, what kind of matchup did Kent get when he went to the PFL?
A tough one, but that was short notice too.
That's what you're gonna get when you're coming out of Utah right now.
But Kent performed well. He just got caught.
Doesn't matter. That's what we need. That's why we need to be ready 2 to 3 weeks out, ready for any opportunity.
I agree with that.
You know, because we're not gonna get the
A-side matchup.
the A-side matchup at first. You know, we got to get our guys that break through. Like Starling just broke through right now. We need a few other guys. Right now, we only have Mitch and Court that are in the UFC. If we had 6, 7, 8 guys, then more people are coming to Utah. Like, hey, we have a lot of guys. There's a talent pool in Utah that's coming out. That let's give them the matchups. Let's build up Utah. But we're not at that point yet, and we're getting there. But that's just the reality. It's just what it is.
Those big. We talk about.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So the whole reason me saying that, when you go fight out of town, you go somewhere, you better not expect to get. If it's close, you're not getting that decision. So you better go dominate. You better knock the person out or make it as undeniable as possible. And even then, you might get robbed. But you got to really. You can't have a close fight in somebody else's hometown. Period.
You're saying you need a finish. Is that opposite for Utah? Is that opposite for somebody that comes into Utah? Do you feel like Utah is fair?
We're fair, yeah, for sure. In MMA with Fierce, I feel like we have a lot of good, fair matchups. That's why Fierce, I feel like, has gotten at a high level. Like from the amateurs to the pros, everybody's like, we're fighting great opposition, you know? Like, you're not fighting somebody like we just talked about sometimes in boxing where it's like, bro, you're fighting somebody that just came off the street. This girl doesn't even, like, legit. Where did they bring her? She took it, like, on a week's notice. Bro. 2 weeks' notice. They offered her some money. She didn't even know that this girl was Olympian or, like, a national champion and all this, like, accolades, dude.
Sheesh.
They wrapped her hands way too tight. They come up to me and, like, Chris, hey, have you guys wrapped hands before? I'm like, oh, yeah. And then it's like, oh, they put them too tight. And we're over here trying to help her out, fix her wraps, and we're like, oh, yeah, like, is this how usually, like, tight you like to put it? And she's like, well, I've never had my hands wrapped before. I don't know.
What?
Bro.
Hold on. The whole part of this story, too. So, like, she's, like, shaking, almost nervous. She doesn't know about the girls' accolades. She even, like, Chris went on a little Instagram beef with the other girl, the other girl that,
her mom,
like, her mom and stuff, like, because they're, like, what happened in the fight too, she walked out and she was telling the commissioner that was walking out with her, one of the guys from the commission, she doesn't want to do it. She's like, I'm scared. I don't know. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. She's only, like, fought in the street before, dude. I don't think she's ever even had amateur fights.
Bro, I think
and then she walks out, and then the announcers are saying, like, she was like a 14-time national champion, all this stuff, and she's in there. I guess even the ring coordinator guy was, like, saying she was shaking. I had to tell her, like, she kept telling me she doesn't want to fight. She doesn't want to fight, and he's the one that like called it. So the fight didn't even happen.
Oh my God.
Does that happen at Fierce?
No.
Because everybody comes from a good team. You're not fighting independent. How many independent fighters do you have come out of Fierce?
To be honest with you, you only see it. I only seen Kemp fought him. Not AJ Perez. Trejo came out. He didn't have nobody with him. I don't know if that means independent, but he had.
That dude's like 7-4 now, bro.
Exactly.
That guy's a savage. But
he
it's
bets
rare.
on himself. It's rare. I mean, it's very rare. You don't ever see it, you know. And but I don't know, man. That's a weird thing. I would have did the same thing. I ain't fighting no Olympian. What are you doing?
Of course, exactly. And they sold it to her. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's some weird stuff going on in the game that's always been around, but nobody's ever down to speak about it.
No, but what if she won though?
Nah. We saw
her had to slip on a banana peel or something, dude. There's no way.
Yeah,
imagine if she would have gone out there. Actually, let me just give you an example. There's a girl that just fought. Lester Martinez, a Guatemalan, just won his first title ever for a Guatemalan. So proud, man. Chapin, baby. You know? And on that card, earlier on the card, this girl, it's a great fighter. She's a beast, dude. And she has a long amateur career and stuff. The other girl she fought, I think she was like 1-5, 1-4, fought some amateur fights. She got knocked out, went into a coma.
What?
For like, I don't know how many days. I don't know if it was a week or how many days. And before that, I remember I was talking to MJ about it, like maybe less than a month before, she had another fight where she had gotten knocked out. So first of all, why is the commission even letting her fight again? And second of all, that girl that has crazy amount of amateur fights and is being pushed by this promotion, why is she fighting this girl that's like doesn't even belong in there with her? Imagine what would have happened to that girl. This is life or death. This is not a game. This is why I tell people, like, bro, like, if you're going to train with us or train with me, bro, I'm going to push you hard. If you don't like it, there's a door, because I'm not going to I can't live with me sending you in there unprepared and something like that happens to you. You know how sad that is? Imagine what would have happened to that girl. What if she would have gotten hit, got knocked out, and she has 4 kids.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
What if she would have never woken up again? This other girl too, that was supposed to fight on that same card. I'm proud of her for not going in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, hopefully she gets a chance to experience it though. Like hopefully she gets somebody that she matches up with.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you want to do it, it's awesome. But like, come on, there can't be that huge of a disparity in like fight experience, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like you said, life or death. And
that's why like having people in your corner that care about you matters, you know? Like that's why I always tell people, like, bro, my job is to get you as prepared as possible. But more than anything, I'm trying to get you back home to you and your family. Mm-hmm. Like with the Alden fight, I stopped that fight. You know, if I'm not feeling like you can't see or anything that's going on, I'm going to save you from you. You know, I don't care what anybody thinks, you know, and that's what my job is, you know. And I've had other moments too where I have to pull people off the stool because I feel like they have more, you know, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I love this game like crazy. I'm never going to stop doing this until my body can't anymore, but it's a wild game. It's a serious game, whether it's boxing or MMA. It's not just, you know, you're not going to shoot a hoop. You know, you're not going to score a goal or anything. It's like real life situations, you know.
You have a fight coming up this Saturday, April 11th at the Masonic Temple. Doors open at 5. Fight start at 6. Fierce FC 48. You're the headliner. You're fighting a guy in Rafael Vega. Why is this a good matchup for you? Why is this guy a good one to come back to?
He's a good fighter. He's experienced, you know. I don't know if his record's like 2-2 or 1-2, something like that.
Per Tapology, he's 3-3.
3-3 as a pro. Perfect. I'm 3-3. I think that's what you're reading. That's mine. Maybe.
Oh, that's his. Look.
Oh, perfect.
Per Tapology.
Awesome. That's both of us, you know. And he was 6-0 as an amateur as well. So I think this is a good fight for me to come back from. And it's not like I'm fighting some scrub. It's somebody that's going to push me. He's a southpaw. And more than anything, I really wanted it because he's a southpaw. Because when I was in karate combat, I lost to a southpaw. So I have a chip on my shoulder that, like, I want to get this guy, you know. And whether it's striking or on the ground, I feel like I have an answer for everything. But I know he's going to give me a tough challenge. He trains with some great guys in NorCal. And I kind of wanted even more, too. NorCal versus SoCal, baby, you know. Like, I'm a Utah boy now, but we always got that rivalry from being from Cali, you know. So I'm excited to go out there and put on a show, man.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you get back in there. You only fought one time last year. What's going on? Are we going to have you more back in here? Are we going to be more active as a fighter? I know you've been busy. We talked about 3 of your fighters that you've cornered. You've been all over the United States. So are we going to see Marco more active closing out the year?
Yeah, that's the plan. The plan this year is to do 3 fights this year. And the reason why I didn't fight more the year before, remember I had that, like, whatever contract with Karate Combat. Long story, they didn't end up giving me more fights after that. I had to wait longer. I waited way longer than I needed to. I should have just fought earlier than that, but I just didn't want to get into weird, like, contract dispute kind of thing. And finally, by the time August came around, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just going to fight. You can sue me, nigga. I'm not worth anything anyway, bro, so go ahead. Yeah. What are you going to take my dog? Then I'll John Wick your ass, but, like, that's all I got. That's worth anything, you know? But that's why I had waited so long until I came back for that Maverick Center fight. And now I'm just ready to go, healthy and ready to like make a run. You know, I feel like I can stop completely and just coach full time? Yeah, but it's not even just my ego. It's just regardless of my record right now, 3-3. Why do you think all these guys have come over to train with me? You think it's just like I had to like pay them to come train with me? What I do in the gym and what I've done, not only in Cali and here, I'm not crazy, bro. I know what I can do with the best. I've trained with world champions, Sean. I can name drop all the guys I've trained with from the beginning till now here in Utah. The gym is one thing I know, and fighting is another thing. But I know what I'm capable of. Like, I know I can compete with the greats, bro. And I know I'm one of the greats, and I'm going to keep showing that. That's why I'm going to keep fighting. My goal is to be able to have guys there has to be the first one, you know. There has to be one of fighting guys or coaching guys to be a world champion and to get myself to the highest level and be a world champion too. Maybe it's not possible, but why not me? Mm-hmm. You know, why can't I coach guys at the highest levels and fight at the highest levels too? And that's what my goal is.
I think you definitely got it, bro. Like, I mean, even looking at your last two performances, we talk about karate combat. You did really well in karate combat. You just didn't do what MG said, right?
100%.
And we know what to correct. You did that with McDonald, right? Great performance against McDonald. That clinch is crazy. Clinch is nasty.
And look at I fought great guys. Look at Greg Ellis that I fought. Fucking went on 5-6 fight win streak.
Became a three-time
won like
champ,
3 belts somewhere else. Went 3 rounds with him, and at a weight class I should never even have been at. He was gigantic, you know. Ty Gorder. It's not like I fought scrubs, you know. Even going to karate combat. So like, I really feel with fighting, it's like people think it's a sprint, it's a marathon, you know. Like, I just got to keep going. Look at Court's career. He's gone on long runs, wins a couple here, lose a couple here, keep going. That's a beautiful thing about MMA. It's not like boxing. You lose 1 or 2 fights. He's a scrub. Write him off. Like, there's so many ways to win, so many ways to lose too, you know. Like, if you have the right team around you and people that believe in you, and you don't, of course, we don't want to take a bunch of damage. But that's what my team is for too, where it's like, hey, dude, like, I think you should be done. That's what your team is there for. But I really believe my team believes in me. I believe in myself, and everybody's going to see it Saturday night. Yeah. I'm going to get another finish, bro, and I'm going to keep showing why I'm going to be at the top.
I'm excited to see you get down. What is the plan? Are you planning to like stay in Utah? Do you want to travel? Do you want other promotions? You know, I mean, you would just Starling opened up kind of some things over there too with Anthony Pettis promotion.
Yeah, I want to take it one fight at a time.
Okay.
I want, you know, my job right now, none of that is going to happen if I don't go out there and execute my plan and go out there and get another finish. I'm all about getting finishes, and those opportunities are going to come, whether it's with Fierce or I have connections with the Anthony Pettis show and other shows in California. Before even traveling out, I want to get back on over 500, you know, get over 500. All right, cool. Now's the time. Let's go travel out. And I feel like I'm already there. So just go handle business first, and then we'll talk about that after, you know.
What's the word on Ruben Rivera? How's his hand? Are we going to see him this year or what?
Yeah, we'll see him this year. His hand is still, you know, was bugging him a little bit the last time I talked to him. He's still been coming in to spar. He's going one-handed, bro, which is good. He's going to get good with that lead hand. You know, that kid works so freaking hard. I want to get him a boxing match first just to test it out with the big gloves and wraps before he comes back to MMA. So that's a plan. Have him do like a boxing match or kickboxing and then come back to MMA again.
Hell yeah. I ask everybody, you guys are in the gym, who should we be on the lookout for coming out of Rise? Anybody this year that's going to debut? Anybody that we should take notice of for this summer?
Man, I think just keep your eyes out on the whole squad, man. We got big plans for everyone. All the way to our young bucks down in the boxing group. We're just we started the takeover and we plan on to make it global. So I think everyone, you've seen it with Starling. Everyone, we're gonna come out hot and we're gonna show the world. Like, I'm talking everyone from every weight we have on our team. We're gonna do something big, and yeah, I'm gonna stand by that and say everyone. But
two that come to, I'm proud of all my guys, man. All of these guys are such a high level. That's why, like, that room, anytime we train every week, I'm like, oh, fuck, all right, these guys are all good. But I really believe, we already know Dante's amazing. He's with Agema too and with us, but I really feel Aiden Egler and Chris these guys are special, man. We have a whole special group. The whole room is special, but these two guys they're going to show something they haven't even showed anything like anywhere close to what they show in the gym with me. Aiden has hit another stride, bro. I think they're going to give him a title shot for the 135 belt soon, and he deserves it. But that guy's a workhorse, and look out for Aiden. And then Chris, my day one, bro. I know everybody always like, oh, you're a homer, bro. You're always all about your boy and shit. But not only is my right hand in the gym, my best homie, but like he gives me the hardest rounds right now. And I train with some of the top guys in Utah, Cali, and other places, bro. He gives me the hardest rounds. And when he shows what he can do in the gym, bro, it's going to be fucking a rocket ship, man.
Has it clicked for you? Has everything clicked yet? I forget who I was talking to, and they were like, something just clicked where it's just like it makes sense. Like you talk about second nature, right? You're not thinking about shit. It's just instinct. Has that clicked for you yet, Chris?
Yeah, 100%. It feels good, man. It almost felt like I always knew what I was kind of doing, but I don't know now. I don't know. Maybe I got the flashers on, or I don't know how to explain it. It's insane, man. This guy has made it so easy for me to see, and then now for me to, dude, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm just excited to do some damage because, like, everywhere, mental, just like this guy, man, mental, physical, skills, everywhere, I just feel ready. I don't feel like there's anyone, anywhere. I mean, it's a fight at the end of the day, but I'm just confident everywhere like this guy. And, man, like I said, I'm excited to show what I could do. And what we do in the gym is something special. So when we do it on that fight night, it's, I don't know, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited for all of us to do it as a team, you know?
Do you ever get to, I mean, obviously you guys spar. I'm assuming you guys spar weekly. But it's not like you get to fight every week, every month, every other month. How do fighters get that itch? Like, you don't get to get that excitement every time. You know, you look at a fighter's career, majority of them are fighting in their whole career, like fighting less than 50 fights, even less than that.
Yeah.
So how do you get that excitement?
Fucking sparring,
Yeah,
bro.
literally,
That's
man.
what I
Yeah.
love sparring, man.
You don't get the walkout. You don't get the anticipation.
Nah.
But-
You know the guy across from. I mean, I'm assuming in sparring, you guys are still going hard.
That's why it's good for us to go to other gyms too, to get those jitters, to get, cross train with other guys too that you don't train with all the time, that you're not used to. That, even when I went to Milwaukee and going with the guys at Rufus Sport, thank you guys for having me too. It was an amazing experience. And
I had a dog named Rufus.
Let's go.
Sorry, go ahead.
What I was saying is I was getting those jitters even being out there during their grappling class, going with other black belts, training with other high-level strikers and getting those, like, different feels, and it gives you – not only gives you the jitters almost like a fight, but it gives you confidence too when you're doing really well. I'm like, okay, because we get used to each other. Like you said, you get used to the same partners. He knows sometimes what I'm going to do and vice versa, same thing with Kent. But I think cross-training really helps with that. And one thing I tell them too, like, your success is going to come, whether it's you or the guys. It's like Raymond used to tell me this all the time too. Is like, bro, you want to get good at competing? What are you going to do? Compete. You could do it all the time in the gym. He's like, the reason why I'm able to go out there and perform and do the things I can do on a big stage are all the hundreds and thousands of competitions, like karate competitions, taekwondo, like kickboxing. That's one thing he would always get on me about. You need to compete. Only way you're going to get better at competing is doing it, So I think that's why I try to push the guys like, bro, you guys got to stay busy. That way when you turn pro, you have all this experience of fighting, and that's why I said records don't matter. A good example, Kent was 6-4 as an amateur. Got TKO'd in his last amateur fight. It says 8-2. He's 9-2 as a pro, all finishes. That's 10 fights that he's had, plus fights, in prison and being a wild boy and stuff too, growing up on the streets. But that's experience, win, lose, or draw. It's just, that's how he got good at competing and fighting in the cage is literally just doing it. It's not like rocket science,
I know we got some, at Rise, we have some ladies that box. We don't have no ladies in MMA, huh?
Nah, not yet. But shoot, man, don't be surprised if in a few months, I don't know, someone comes out of there and, our style.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Do you guys have any tattoos you guys regret?
Never.
No, when I first got this tribal one on my arm, bro, real talk, notice I have some other stuff behind it. I regretted it for a while because it was my first tattoo, and it was at my homie's pad.
The tribal was?
Yeah. It was like the big ass one, yeah. And for years, I think even when you known me this whole time, it was like half finished because my homie got locked up. He got locked up like a month later, and I had like just this part filled out, like this piece missing completely. It's like everybody would always make fun of me. I'm like, bro, let me just get a Sharpie and just fill it out for you. But I regretted it for so long, dude, just because of that, because I never got it.
That was your
like,
first?
Yeah. My mom didn't talk to me for like 2 months, bro. I was like 17, 18.
Why? What's the significance on the tribal?
Fucking being 17, 18. I was like, oh, it's a Mayan tribal, bro. Like,
Let's go,
like just being fucking
You're Guatemalan.
Exactly. Hey, Mayans. That's where, the most Mayan descent is from Guatemala.
Oh, you said Mayans. I thought you meant like Maori, like the
No.
Pacific Islander.
Mayan. And speaking of that,
Speaking
hold on. Even the Aztecs, everybody, the Aztecs were the ones that brought the Spaniards to Guatemala, and that's how they took over Guatemala too, man. They were trying to pawn them off on us because they were starting to take over Mexico and all these areas.
The Mayans did?
No, the Aztecs did.
The Aztecs.
Brought them down to like southern, like Mexico, where a lot of the Mayas were, and in Guatemala.
What are you?
I'm Aztec.
He's Mexican.
I'm Mexican.
Bro.
Oh, okay.
He's a Mexican, not a Mexican.
That's right. So what's the difference between the Aztec and the Mayan?
Just like the place, really. And
It's just the tribes.
Yeah, just the
Different
tribes.
back in the day, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I always have to say that because everybody's like, oh, Aztec warriors. Like, hey, fool, you guys try to pawn. Like, the Spaniards took you guys too, fool. What are you talking about? You guys always think you're better than all the Guatemalans too, man.
We found Jesus. That's why. We found Jesus.
Found Jesus. They forced it on us, dude. They forced it. That's why I'm hairy, bro. I'm really hairy because it cocomes from the Spaniard lineage, dude, for real.
Or
if you look at all the
Guatemalans are just hairy.
Nah, bro. If you look at, because I have some family and just the indigenous people in Guatemala and in Mexico, they're not hairy at all. That come just straight from Maya descent or like Aztec descent.
They're like those like Mexican dogs.
Hairless. Whoa, hey.
Yeah, hey,
no,
bro.
No, I'm saying with the hairless. Like,
don't talk about our people
like
that. Get him.
I'm canceled.
A hairless cat over here, dude. So I blame the Spaniards. Look at me, dude. I'm a hairy motherfucker, dude.
Have you guys fought anybody that stink? Anybody smelly?
I've trained with people that stink, but MG told me one time that one of her friends would like a lot of times not shower, not like wear deodorant before her fights, just so people won't get close to her to like want to cleanse or anything. I'm like, ooh, dude.
No way, dude.
Smell like onions.
I always bring deodorant with me to the fights too, because sometimes you'll get like those nervous sweats that are like, oh, who the fuck smells? And I'm like, oh shit, that's me.
You would think that. Why don't we see like Degree or Old Spice sponsor more fighters?
Sure, that's
now
not
you
a bad
think
idea.
about it.
Let's hit him up, man. Hold up. Yeah.
I remember one of my last
Dub,
fights
hit me
too.
up.
I was just warming up and I smelled something funky too. And then Marco was like, "Hey, bro, put some deodorant on."
Hey, a real friend will tell you.
I was like, "It's not me, dog. It's that fool." And he goes, "Nah, I swear it's you, fool." And sure enough, man, it was me. I was like, "Damn."
You did the pit test.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh shit." You're like, "It's not lying, dog."
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
dog.
rancid.
Yeah, it was bad, but always listen to your boys. Not just in the
A real
ring,
friend
but-
will tell you.
Yeah,
You
for
know, a real
bro.
friend will be like, "Hey,
Big
bro,
facts, yo.
don't."
Take a piece of gum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
bro.
you don't got no tattoos you regret?
Oh man, I don't know. Probably when I'm older, but
Right now you good?
yeah, right now I'm good. I say we keep balling, you know.
We got OTF.
Dude, what do you got?
We got a crown,
We got a crown, some Aztec,
a pistol.
let's go. We got some Christian stuff. Let's go.
What does
He's
that
still
mean?
in his early 20s, so he still hasn't regretted
So
them
I'm
yet.
still
dog. Once he's
wild
like,
then, yeah.
once in his like 30s and stuff, then he'll be like, "Why the fuck did I get that?"
Are you on Love Lockdown? You gotta.
Oh yeah, but yeah, for sure. So, but she likes.
He said, "I gotta
Hey,
talk
hold
about
up.
her."
No, but she likes them too. So as long as she likes them, it's good. You know, that's all I need.
All right.
She hasn't laughed at them yet. So We could keep
That had his question had nothing to do with that tattoos, bro. He just asked if
my girl.
I
just asked if you had a girl.
Oh yeah, I have a girl.
And
Yeah.
you went right past. Yeah, I do, but my tattoos.
Oh, we were talking.
So
you guys were flaming my ink, so I had to defend myself real quick before I.
The only good one is
Now
covered
you're gonna
up.
get flamed by Knob. Knob's gonna whoop your ass too.
Yeah.
Now from like, why you pass that through that so quick, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's I caused drama in the household.
Yeah.
Nah, she's going-
Don't clip that out, all right? Don't clip that.
don't clip
separate,
that,
bro.
so we're gonna have
it's
a-
gonna be on an Instagram short, and she's gonna freak out.
We're gonna have a conversation later, but she knows I love her. Yeah, we've been together for 7 years, and yeah, she's helped me a lot with like everything, cutting weight and yeah, man, making good meals and
just life, bro. She's a good girl for you,
she's
real
a good
talk.
girl.
7 years.
Yeah.
Are you top of your 20s or end of your beginning of your 20s?
I'm 25.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
mid 20.
Yeah,
Damn, high school sweetheart.
High school sweetheart. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let's go back. We're in high school. Did you approach her? She approached you. How did this whole thing come about?
Oh yeah. So yeah, she was my friend, and she was really cute, really smart girl, and yeah, I kind of thought I was the shit because I played football and basketball, so I thought I could mac her, or be cool, and she was not having none of that. So then I was like, oh damn, maybe she, I do gotta have her now, and yeah, she's been really nice and just everything, man. Like talking, I don't know, man. Like it's good to have someone to help you be a man, and to be there in all aspects of life. Like what we do is so lonely, and to have someone kind of understand you and all the things you're going through, it's just really nice. We have like everyone, but at the end of the day, it's good to have someone that you could talk to, who you can lay down with and share what you guys want to do together. And this is the loneliest sport ever, real talk. So it's good to have someone. We all need someone at the end of the day. And man, she just makes me feel, growing up, a lot of people would call me a hothead and stuff, and she's one of the first people that ever looked past that and didn't like see me as a hothead, saw me as like a person. And yeah, I'm just grateful for her, and yeah, I love her a lot.
Are you still a hothead?
I'm a lot more mellowed now. I'm really chill now. I'm just a chill guy now. I'm not really.
Yeah, whenever he tells me or other people that knew him was like, Chris is so mad. He used to be so mad. I'll tell him like, fuck, where the fuck has I been for all of this? Where did that go? Because like he's like a chill guy like all the time, bro. Since I've known Chris, he's been like in the middle. Good things happen, bad things happen. He's like right here the entire time. If anything, I learned from him. I'm like, damn, maybe I just overreact on things, bro. What the hell? Like legit, I've learned from him how to
Except
just be like a little more level.
Fuck El Paso.
Hey, fuck El Paso. Fuck those
cheating,
fools. Fuck that promotion. Crooks.
Real talk, they're dirty. No, but and all that, Marco's taught me how to be so like calm and level-headed, and a lot of the things I've learned from like how to be nice for my girlfriend and stuff. I've learned a lot of things from Marco to look at life, be calm, and not be that angry fool, or and I'm not gonna lie, Marco taught me all that stuff. Ever since I met him, everyone can tell me how much I've changed, and that comes from someone who cares about you.
You could say it's me, bro. A part of it is me, but it's martial arts, bro. Martial arts changed my life, and I used to be, roaming around the streets trying to get into a lot of trouble and everything, and martial arts really taught me how to control my mind and how to control my emotions and feelings. So like I was the one that presented it to you and like, helped you, and I'm still helping you on this journey, but I'm teaching you from what martial arts and other mentors taught me too, so it's like I appreciate the nod, but that's why I preach martial arts nonstop. Whether you want to be a fighter or not, being a martial artist and learning, more than anything, just learning how to do hard things and still depend on yourself and know you can always depend on yourself and believe in yourself. Like martial arts is what saved my life.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
I hope he don't. I hope, man. I just found a documentary that just shined a whole light on Bob Barker.
Oh damn,
Bob Barker didn't like the Brown.
All the documentaries
I know,
are coming out now.
I've been seeing like random posts of him just running away from.
I didn't know this, man. I thought Bob was our guy.
I know.
And I was like, damn. No.
I love Bob Barker after beat up Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore. I was like, Bob Barker. Now I've seen that. I'm like, man,
can't fuck with Bob no more,
Barker,
man. I just hope nothing comes out of Chuck, man. We love Chuck Norris, man.
For
one
real.
of the GOATs.
Hey, that's how Raymond got really famous too, though. Like Raymond had always been big in karate in the kickboxing world, but when he had the World Combat League, that's when Raymond Daniels took off in his career. That's where he had the most highlight reel finishes before he got into like Glory Kickboxing and Bellator. You'll see him do his crazy 360 or 720 punch and stuff, but it all stemmed from the Chuck Norris I think it was called World Combat League when they had it in the bowl.
Yeah,
you ever seen that? Yeah, that's where Raymond made his whole, like, that's where he first went viral.
Damn. What does your family think about you fighting?
Yeah, my mom hates it, and she don't not like it at all, but my dad gets nervous, but he loves it, man. Like, growing up, we would always watch old school boxing fights. His favorite fighter is Salvador Sanchez.
Okay.
So I kind of, I love my dad, and I always want to, like, make my dad proud. So I kind of made my style like a high pace. My dad loves boxing, man. He loves fast hands. He loves looking slick. So when I met Marco, he made my style like that. And my dad don't like it, but he loves it. You know, my sisters, they're crazy, bro. They love it. I'm trying to focus on Marco, and I could hear my sister freaking out in the back, dog. It's like, they love it. My friends love it. But yeah, my mom, she don't really talk too much the week of the fight, but after, she's all good,
Does she come to your fights?
Yeah, she comes to the fights, and she's like...
At least she comes to your fights, bro. My mom, to this day, has never been to a jiu-jitsu competition, fight, anything. The only thing she's ever told me is, like, just call me after and just let me know you're okay.
Yeah, I get it as a parent. It's tough. I sometimes watching my boys fight, I'm like, damn. But it's the thing we
Especially
choose.
If it doesn't go her way or their way.
Exactly. But that's why I feel like it's important when you do this to find like a good team that understands like your family, that understands what your goals are and everything. Because like Marco said, this is not a game. This is life and death at the end of the day. And to really be successful, like this guy always says it, you got to go. What is it like that? To go far, you got to go together, and to go fast, you go alone. But you got to have everyone be on board. And
funny story, bro. Like, I love what you're saying, but it just reminds me of Jesus' first fight. Do you remember Jesus' first fight at the Masonic Temple?
Yeah.
He at heavyweight. No. Even before that, at heavyweight, he like had he dropped the guy like 3 times, had an uppercut and stuff. I think he was still 18, huh?
Yeah.
And he's been with us since he was 16, and he used to weigh like 280. Yeah. Now he's like 215, 216 right now. Proud of that kid, man. Still just as strong, but his mom 2 weeks before the fight comes in and comes to talk to me. She's like, "Mi hijo va a pelear, mi hijo." Like, I don't want him having a whole conversation with me of like, I don't want him to fight. What if he gets hurt? What if he gets that? And I was like, to me, Jesus is still like a baby, because we've had him since he was 16, and he's like an awesome kid, dude. He's a big goofball,
And he has a baby face.
Yeah, and but the way he fights, he's a savage, dude. And
tough kid.
Dude, there's videos of him fighting like with MMA gloves since he was like 13, 14 on the streets with his friends. Like,
Jorge Masvidal style,
like,
dog.
Street
Flying
beef style,
knees,
bro.
Everything.
Straight street beef. So I told his mom, like in Spanish, of course, I told her, I was like, él lo va a hacer de todos modos. Like, he's going to fight no matter what. So at least he has a good team and good people around him that like we love him and we're going to take care of him. It's better this way than he's going to do it either way.
Yeah.
So like, but it was just funny because it's, Jesus is like a kid, and I forget because I'm like going to send him into an MMA fight, but his mom was like almost like crying, talking to me. And then it got me nervous, and I told this guy like,
hold on, did she say this right before a fight?
Yes, 2 weeks before. So I'm like, fuck, if something happens to Jesus, dude, I'm not gonna, especially Latina moms, I'm like, she's gonna kill me, dude.
Yeah, you get stabbed.
And then I tell this one, I'm like,
Colombian?
Venezuela, yeah. And I tell this guy before I was like, bro, fuck, I'm fucking nervous, bro. And he's like, man, I don't know why you're nervous. I bet you Jesus head kicks this fool. And sure enough, like he like still has a good first round, drops the guy a couple times. And then the second round throws a head kick, drops him. And I look over in the crowd at Chris, and he's like, I told you. I was like, holy crap, fucking Jesus, bro.
What's going on with Jesus? Where we at with Jesus?
He's supposed to be on the same card May 16th too.
Yeah. So we're gonna throw down, dog. He's been grinding. He's been grinding.
We tried to get him a couple boxing matches too, and then he was down to St. George. We were about to literally showed up, and his opponent didn't show.
Seen his record,
and then they just see his highlights, bro. More than anything, Jesus is wild, bro. He's down.
Yeah, I was it his last fight Price?
No, it was the kickboxing. Or was it the Price? Yeah, no, it was Price and then the kickboxing. Yeah. So Price, where he got held down for 3 rounds too. and then the kickboxing fight.
That's right. That's right.
That's why I had them wait both for a while, because I really feel striking, if you're naturally gifted and can, like a natural athlete, I feel striking you can learn faster. Jiu-jitsu and wrestling takes time, whether you're an athlete or not, So that's why I had these guys wait a little longer. It's like, hey, let's really hone in on this grappling, and it takes longer to learn, so let's just take our time. You guys have time. You guys are young. Jesus, is he still a teen? No, he just turned 20 now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Jesus can't even have a beer yet?
No, bro.
Damn.
That's why I told him, like, you got time, bro. Let's take our time. Let's build you here, and then now let's come back. He's ready to go, though.
That's crazy. He's so young.
Yeah, and he's good, man. He's a savage. You do not want to wrestle with that full dog.
Is he staying at heavyweight?
No, he's going to be doing 205 this next one, and then, God willing, down the line, we want to get him down to like 85.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Man, it's exciting, man. A lot of good things coming out of the gym. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see you this Saturday, April 11th, Fierce Fighting Championship 48, headlining. Marco Sanchez. Door opens at 5 p.m. Fight start at 6 p.m. I like that he did push that back a little bit for folks.
Bro.
Yeah, it's great.
Hopefully you're not fighting at 10:30 though.
I don't care, bro. It doesn't matter when it is. I'm ready to go. I could be 5 p.m., 5 a.m. I'm locked in, bro. I'm ready to take this kid out.
I'm excited for it. Get your tickets, fiercefightingchampionship.com. We hit everything. Or was there anything that we missed, fellas? Chris, I'm going to need the origin stories of you. We have to come back.
Yeah, he's got to get his own one.
Let me know whenever, dog. I'll be in. I'd love to chat it up with you and give you the origin stories of it all.
And real talk, more than anything, I really want to thank you, bro. You don't get your flowers enough that you deserve. What you do with Fierce, what you do with our guys, and whether it's us, the MMA community, and just people in general, man. You're such a giving person and a great man, and I love how you are with your kiddos and stuff and your family, man. And I just really want to say thank you, bro. The way you open your studio for other people to come in, the pictures, like, you give so much. And I know maybe, I don't know what your situation is, but I know what it's like giving so much, and sometimes you don't see the return right away, but God has something great for you, and I really believe it. And I just wanted to say thank you. It really means a lot that you do so much for everybody else.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. It comes from my dad. My dad taught me. At the end of the day, man, we get one trip around this bitch. What are you gonna do? When I'm gone, I want my kids, I want my folks to be like, yo, Dre would give his last. And honestly, for our community in this combat sports community in Utah, it's so young. It's very young. We had an opportunity with Throwdown. I didn't capitalize on it. We had an opportunity with Ultimate Combat Experience. I didn't capitalize on it. And now I am. I'm going to give everything I can to this community because I see the fighters. I see guys like you guys. I see the ladies like MG. I see the fighters that have potential, and I see how much they put into themselves. Let me see how I can help. It takes all of us. It takes all of us. It's going to take all of us to get a person to the next level in their career.
And you always pay it forward, so it means a lot, man. And that energy is infectious. I try to give as much as I can watching you and being around you, and vice versa. We all, like I said, Raymond taught me, always pay it forward. And, I really wanted to thank you, bro.
Yeah, anytime, bro. I got
means
you.
A lot.
FierceFightingChampionship.com. Go onto the website, click his mug. You'll see him up there. I think you might be the first photo. I think you are the first photo.
I got abs now, though. That was my 85 picture. I got to update that, but.
Are you fighting at 155?
Oh, 145.
45?
Yeah, 45.
Okay.
Weight bully now. Let's go.
This guy, dude.
Okay, so go to FierceFightingChampionship.com. Click Marco's face. Give him the credit for your stuff. If you can't make it in, maybe you got some guys in California, you talk about SoCal, FierceFightingChampionship.com. You can order the pay-per-view and watch them get down. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun night, man. The card is actually nice. You got Amin Garcia right before you.
That's the best. Me and Amin to close it out, bro. He's just as violent as I am, so I love watching Amin fight too. So those last two fights, the whole card is great. We have Logan Taylor. We have guys that are on our team too. He's a great fighter too, fun to watch. But closing it out with me and Ammon, bro, you're going to see some bloodshed for sure.
That's how you
Splash
wanna
zone
close
in
the
the
show.
first 2 rows, be careful.
Yeah, Emma's a really fun watch, man. Utah is in a really good place as far as our future goes with fighters. I mean, you got Chris, Ruben Rivera. You got a lot of guys. Even with Dante, I wanted to talk so much more about what Dante got going on. What, two belt champ?
Yeah,
bro, that kid's,
What, Crown and Fierce?
Yeah.
Shit, go get that still fist belt too.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Go get that belt too, Dante.
That kid's a stud, man. And he's 20 years old too, bro.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell? He's incredible how good he is. And same thing, this last fight, bro, it was like playing a video game in the corner with him. Anything I called with striking, bro, like off the bat, that kid is...
I don't know him personally, but Joel Haro told me that he's really respectful, really good,
awesome
good guy.
kid, man.
Cool
I love
homie.
him, man. He's up there with us every single week too. He works really hard, and he comes from a great family. He has a great story too, and
Another
I have a lot of love
Venezuelan,
for
right?
that kid. No,
Is he Colombian?
No, he's
no, not Colombian. Where's Michael Morales from? He's gonna freaking roast me for this again.
I'm a lie, dude. Ecuador. Nah.
Ecuador, yeah. He's from Ecuador.
Yeah.
Ecuador. Shout out to his parents too. They're awesome, man. They're so down in South Florida and stuff. Like, they're dope.
Hell yeah.
But you gotta have him on sometime, and I just chop it up with him. He's a great kid, and that kid's special, bro.
Yeah.
These fighters are shy, man.
That kid
They're
is
scared to come on the podcast. Scared to come on the show because I asked him about girlfriends.
Nah, these guys were
He
roasting
made up
me.
for it. Did you hear how much he went off for that?
These guys were roasting my ink. I had to defend myself first. Nav, you know I love you.
Look, he's scared, bro,
We're going
for
out
when he
tonight.
goes
We're
home.
going out, bro. One time, I'm not gonna lie. After sparring, had a rough sparring session. I come home, I'm messing around with Nav. Her name's Navia, by the way, and she binked my ass, dog. And I was already kind of seeing stars, so I do as I'm told when I'm at home, dog.
Does she train?
Nah, she don't like none of that stuff.
I've tried to convince her
Yeah,
sometimes
he's
to go
tried
to
it.
the gym. She's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, she's like
No,
she likes to do her
whatever.
arts and crafts. She's
She's awesome.
Yeah,
bro. I
she's
love that
awesome.
girl,
She's real
dude.
nice.
She's cool.
You can tell MG to do arts and crafts night.
Oh,
She
dude.
should, dude. I'm
I
just
wanna go
have you
blast
seen
and train
MJ?
with her.
That's what I was gonna say. MJ's an amazing artist,
For
bro.
real.
She's insane. Yeah.
Go blacked out, man.
Blacked
get our,
out, dog.
Let's
get
go.
our
You and
shiesties
MJ,
on.
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blast some trains.
I'll just be the lookout. I got you guys. I'll be the lookout. You guys be the
Carry our
artists.
cans,
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. Yeah, bro.
Dominico's good at that.
Yeah,
too.
he's great too.
He's
yeah,
really good at
I've seen
art.
his stuff too.
I mean, not legal, but all right, man. We're gonna close this out. It's almost damn 2 hours.
Let's go.
Let's go,
Get your
dog.
tickets again. FierceFightingChampionship.com. See Marco get down. Fierce Fighting Championship 48. April 11th. That's this Saturday at the Masonic Temple, downtown Salt Lake City. Doors open at 5 p.m. Fights start at 6. If you have, I'm the DJ, so if you have some song requests, hit me in my DMs. I might get some songs on for you. All right. If you want to, let's hit the socials. What's the socials? Where can people follow you? If you're looking for more support as far as
For me,
sponsors
it's,
and stuff.
At Marco BP Sanchez for both Instagram and Facebook.
For me, you can find me on Instagram at P4P Christopher, and that's about it. I don't really do anything else, but yeah, catch us on there. We drop a lot of cool posts, a lot of highlights, and we drop a lot of free game on the low. So just keep a lookout on it, you know.
Yeah, Chris will be sure to call your mama out too on Instagram.
Don't start no beef with me. I got time. dog.
He's gotten into it with Casa de Tamal too before.
Hey,
Don't even get us started.
man.
Oh my
Keep
God,
an
bro!
eye
Tell
on
him.
the
Who cares,
dude,
bro?
They started some shit on Hey, dude, I'm just saying. I got Instagram. You got Instagram. I got time between classes. You don't want to. Yeah, I got
And then
time,
people
dog.
afterwards commenting, way to put down your community."
Yeah.
It's like,
They're not even from my community, dog. They're from Harriman. I'm
He's from West Valley, bro.
Yeah, I'm from West Valley. Not
oh
them,
my
fool.
God, that could be on your next podcast.
Hey,
You guys do
by
that,
the way,
bro.
don't go eat there, all right?
Oh my
Man,
God,
Casa
dude.
Tamal, they did you like that?
They did me like that, dog.
It was both, bro. This
I
was
have-
a troll too. Dog.
I got a beef with Ben Cheetos right now. I don't know if you guys ever been to Ben Cheetos over there on 25th and State.
but now I'm not going.
Yeah,
Why you got to
I'm
beef with
saying.
them?
I'm never going there now.
Shorty put her tip on my damn bill. It's like,
Oh hell
how
no!
you put your tip on my bill?
She
Like,
didn't even do the look away. It's gonna
Nah.
ask you a question.
nah.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then be stingy with the sauce. Like, I'm like, come on, man. I want my verdict. What we doing?
Add your own gratuity already.
For real.
What the hell?
And then be smaller portions than what Bethos give me. I'm gonna pay the extra $10 and go to Bethos now because I know for sure they gonna stack
They
my
gonna
stuff
hook it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not gonna make you the bad guy at the end of the day either.
Yeah,
you know.
not like Casa Tamal. What we doing? What?
Hey, you know what? We're not going there, so just don't
Oh
go
my
there.
God, dude! I actually like the birria tacos there, and this was gonna ruin it. I'm trying to get a sponsorship from them, man. Hey, he's a
Hey,
hater, not me, man.
Hey, Constance Mall, go sponsor my boy, dog.
Yeah, right. They're gonna hate me too, bro.
Man, back in the day before you were here, Victor's Tires was very involved in what we got going on.
That would be great too.
Victor, man.
I got some bald ass tires, bro. Hook me up, Victor's Tires.
Victor,
por favor, ayúdenme, por favor.
He got the baby mama Suburban. So,
ayúdenme.
Nissan Altima.
I got the hoopty, dog. Hey, bro, let me brag about my car for a second.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Real quick.
Every time we talk.
Bro,
300 and something thousand miles.
Hold on, I'm about at 340,000 miles. That's why they stopped making Nissan Altimas now. They discontinued them because they last too long. You know, I had it at 69,000 miles, bro. 2016, still going strong. It identifies as a 4-wheel drive. Never left me in the canyon in Parley's, baby.
All right.
Shout out my Nissan. I'm gonna cry when that car dies.
Nissan sponsor my boy.
For real, that's what they should do.
Is that Japanese? What is that?
Hell yeah, Japanese. That's why they last long, bro.
That's true.
Nissans and Toyotas, like my dad always told me, stick with that. They're gonna last.
Yeah, my Chevy's in the damn shop right now.
It's American made, bro.
Yeah, I love it though. I love that car. I love it.
Man.
Also, RiseBoxing.com.
Yes, sir.
If you want to, you can come to Rise in Park City. Kids class. What we got? Parkinson's.
We have Parkinson's class. We have our kids program. We have something for everybody. We have our fitness boxing. We have classes in the morning, classes in the evening for just fitness boxing. You don't have to do just the nitty gritty contact. If you want to come hit the bag and do some fitness like body weight workouts, or we also have a class called Box and Build where it's half boxing, half lifting, and we teach you how to lift the weights and everything too. And of course we have our boxing team, jiu-jitsu, we have something for everybody. So come check us out. We'll give you a free week trial too. Come through.
Get more information. Rise Boxing. What is it? They at Rise Boxing on Instagram?
Yeah, just at Rise Boxing.
Boom. Go check them out. If you want to follow me at Dre Rawka, DRERAWKA, you can also head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/Dre Rawka. If you want to help monetarily, keep the lights on in the studio. And if you don't, the best thing to do, if you want to help support the fighters, me, whatever, like, share, comment, leave, tell a person about what's going on in these guys' career, what's going on the show. Get to know your fight community. That's cool. You have something to say? Thought you were gonna say something.
No, not at all. Just thank you guys. Thank you everybody for the support, and thank you again, Dre, for having us, man.
Of course. Y'all have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We're out. Peace.